And let's pull up SBI and see what is happening. A lot of deposits, of course, are going to come into India's premier bank, and it's up 1%. It corrected a little bit after its numbers came out and then on Friday itself, but it's up today. And we spoke to the SBI's chairman yesterday, Arundhati Bhattacharya, and let's hear what she had to say.
We have with us the chairperson of State Bank of India, Ms. Arundhati Bhattacharya. Thank you for joining us, ma'am. To start off, it's been nearly a week since demonetization has taken place. 500 and 1,000 rupee notes are out now. So if we can look at the fact that even now there is chaos outside the ATMs as well as the banks, anything that's being done, is this, let's say, 15 days is the deadline that the CM has, that the PM has initiated. So what do you
see? I'll tell you something. Chaos is definitely coming down. Today, the transactions in our southern circles, which were open, was 25% less than that of yesterday. And yesterday, all India level, it was lower by 10% than those of Saturday. So obviously, you know, the panic is coming down. People are becoming more comfortable with the idea. They are realizing nobody is going to go away anywhere. The cash is safe. Whenever they come to the bank, they'll get it. The other big development is that we have finished the recalibration of the ATMs at the back end. Front end recalibration has just started. The first ATM to give out 2,000 rupee notes, we just checked that out before coming here. That has happened. And hopefully, you know, this calibration will now start picking up pace. As it picks up pace and as we receive the 500 rupee note supply as well, the situation in the ATMs will also return to normal.
All right. You have always made an appeal to the people to, you know, switch to digital that way. Right. So what do you have to say about that?
So that, you know, I'm so glad that, you know, in the last few days, in the last 6 days, our POS transactions have gone up 300%. Right. And our INB transactions have gone up by 140%. So obviously people are already going digital. But for those people, you know, who are still not going, my request is please go digital. The other day, one of your TV channels was showing us a gentleman who was saying ATM में पैसा नहीं है, so हम मेडिसिन नहीं खरीद सकते हैं. तो ऐसा है कि ऐसा कोई मेडिसिन शॉप नहीं है जिसपे पॉस मशीन ना हो. ऐसा कोई हॉस्पिटल नहीं है जहाँ पे पॉस मशीन ना लगा हो. तो वही ATM कार्ड से आप पैसा ना निकाल के आप मेडिसिन और हॉस्पिटल का बिल पे करें. उसमें क्या होता है, सबके लिए आसान होता है. कैश गिनना नहीं पड़ता है. कैश लेके आने जाने का जो रिस्क रहता है वो नहीं रहता है, और जो ट्रांजैक्शन हो रहा है वो अकाउंटेड ट्रांजैक्शन होता है, उस पे सही ढंग से टैक्स भरी जाएगी. तो हम लोग के एज नॉर्मल पीपल, all of us need to understand that we want to bring down unaccounted cash. We want to ensure everybody pays what is the right tax. If everybody pays, the burden will be less for everybody. If only a small segment pay, the burden will be more, obviously. So it is very important that we take this golden opportunity that has been given to us by the government of India, that has been given to us by the Prime Minister, to go digital as much as we can.
So, ma'am, taking this forward itself, the digitization, in fact, unified payments interface is one thing that was started by the former RBI governor. Now, in this particular aspect, are you all making any push? Because given the fact that this has now happened, have you all seen any trend of people coming up and opting for this more and more?
See, we were a little delayed in UPI because we had a lot of concerns regarding security, reconciliation, etc. But we have decided to go ahead because it is very important for the people. And I can tell you, just last week, we actually joined UPI. On the first day, we did 15,000 transactions, which is, I think, 3 times the transactions done by everybody else put together. So obviously we are going to be big there as well. Similarly with our wallet, the Buddy wallet is the only wallet that is in 13 languages. So you don't need to be English speaking in order to use the wallet. So we believe that we are going to be big players here. We also believe that it is important for our citizens to understand all of these channels and to use them.
All right, and one last question, ma'am. So with such large scale deposits, now will it help banks in terms of reducing NPAs or bad loans?
NPAs and bad loans is a different subject altogether. But what will happen is interest rates will come down. As interest rates come down, many stressed accounts will obviously breathe a sigh of relief, because you know, this is one area where everybody wants that, you know, their costs should come down. So that should happen. So on the stress front, yes, on account of lower interest rate, there will be a positive impact. However, we also need demand to come back up. So that is another piece of the economy that now really needs to be worked on, so that demand comes back up. I think if both of these two happen, there is nothing that will stop us from resolving most of our NPAs.
All right. So, if I could just take 1 minute of your time, ma'am, in terms of the rural areas who have been opting for this, so if you look at a Jan Dhan scheme, has there been a spike in this, the number of people going for this? Have you seen any such trend going up?
See, we have always been opening around 30 to 50,000 of Jan Dhan accounts for quite some time now. So I don't think there is an additional spike or anything of the sort. And these are simplified KYC accounts. Therefore, there are very strict rules as to how you can put money there. We do not accept third-party deposits in these accounts. All these accounts are handled through the biometric. So we are not seeing anything exceptional in these accounts.
Thank you so much.